Yo, what is going on, you pungent panchams? Today we're taking a look at Turbo Koko. It's been a bit since I played around with this deck, but I played around with it the other day on stream, and I was really digging it. This is the updated list. One of the problems I had with this deck, I had trouble like kind of going through the deck aggressively. So we've changed that up a little bit. There's no Acrobikes in here anymore, but we do have effectively a 2-2 Zip Striker line with the Ditto. Still having a Rangaroo in here, a ton of draw power. Absol to slow down our opponent's Jirachis. I've got a Weavile in here for some quicker KOs on stuff with abilities. We can potentially evolve it through the Ditto. I haven't had a ton of use out of it, but I haven't played against a bunch of Malamars. I think Malamar is really where you can get the full effect out of this at some point in the late game. And then besides that, straightforward, 4 E-Power, 4 Electro Charger, the 4 Koko as our main attacker. Got the backup attackers of Zapdos or Oricorio. Like I said, the Weavile as well. Can also attack with the Head Bolt if we want to. And now the rest of it is pretty similar to what I was running before. A couple switch cards, no Guzma still, and I've been finding that to be fine. We're kind of just knocking out their active every time with E-Powers. So it's been working out pretty well. So let's go ahead and get to some games and see how it runs. That first game here, open up the Koko. That's the ideal starter. Opponent hit us with a mulligan as well. Does it get better than this? I don't think so. They're playing some kind of lightning deck. What kind? Who knows? We're gonna find out soon. They know, I guess. We don't know. I don't know what's going on here. Shrine pickup. Might be good. Jirachi start from our opponent. Gonna go ahead and throw down. Yeah. Ultra Ball away Kukui and Weavile. Can find that Weavile later if we need it with a stretcher. Because we go ahead and grab another. Yeah, grab another Koko. I want to put a DC on a bench Koko here. Not the active. This guy comes down. This guy comes down. This comes down. And we have the same chance to find. Well, I guess we have a higher chance to find a Koko. Well, we want to attach right now, though. We could have done it the other way around, I guess. Oh, it was whatever. It's fine. Gonna nest ball here. Grab the pretzel. Actually, we might go for the Absol. They are playing a Jirachi based deck. Yeah, let's go for the Absol here, actually. Absol and Ditto, that can become the Zeb Strikeout later on. And then I think we're just gonna go ahead and pass over to our opponent. Let them get a turn. Really see what they're playing. Yeah, I think the Absol is pretty good here. Usually Jirachi decks play escape boards. No reason for us to let our opponent have free escape boards. May as well shut those down. There's a Guzma immediately from our opponent. I don't think Ditto is long for this world. I think he's about to head out. There's a Volkner though. Oh, so not going to be the Guzma play here. Maybe going to see a switch into a Zapdos. That's what I'm feeling now all of a sudden. We'll see if they have the E-Power to back it up. Hopefully they don't, you know, but we can only be hopeful about that. If I had to guess, they probably got the E-Power to back it up, and our Koko is going to go bye-bye here in just a second. There's the energy. It's just going to be a pass. All right, perfect for us. Not so perfect for our opponent. And go ahead and get that Cynthia out. Debated Ultra Ball anyway the other Cynthia, but plus E-Power for a second there, but I think we'll be fine without that. Oh man, what a... I mean, I don't want to say terrible draw, but terrible draw. Just go ahead and flying flip here, I guess. Starting off slow with the flying flips here. Could have Ultra Ball. I don't really want to just like burn Chargers though if I don't have to. I don't really want to get rid of Electro Chargers. I don't want to get rid of DCE for sure, so I'm kind of fine at chilling with this hand. There's a Guzma. Ditto's going down almost certainly here. I cannot imagine this Ditto is long for this world now. Oh, going after the Absol? That's fine with me. Skateboard to the Jirachi. Absol's now going to go bye-bye, I assume. There's the E-Power. And they're going to get access. Whoa, all kinds of stuff coming down here. They're making all kinds of moves. Holy moly. Goodbye, Absol. Looking for an E-Power now for sure. Also a way to bump the stadium. Ooh, there we go. A little awkward here. Start with a Lotto. Grab a Lightning. Ultra Ball away, a Charger, and a light. We're just gonna lose 2 Chargers here. It kind of stinks, but whoa, we prize double Zebra. Okay, guess we're not losing 2 Chargers. Wow, that's why we play a 2-2, so we don't prize them. Except for when you prize them. All right, gonna go ahead and charge up the Rangaroo then. Get him ready for battle. Looking for at least an E-Power here. Oh, Lily might be able to find this one. Let's see what you got, Lily. Nope. All right, just gonna be a flying flip. So super weak start here. Wow. Double Zebra prized. Didn't check my prizes at the beginning, so a little bit of a shocker there to us, but to me. Whatever, we can recover. We'll be fine. I just need to keep swinging through and look for some E-powers. That's kind of the what gets everything flowing with this deck. It gets our damage up. We're actually able to use our electro chargers, and they're just not sitting in our hand being useless. They're the lifeblood of this deck. Okay, there's the switching Jirachi into a Guzma. Can't imagine what they would go for, what they would Guzma here though, so I expect something else. So they are going after the Guzma. Yeah, I mean, I guess Ditto is the correct answer of something to Guzma up, but this feels super slow from our opponent and rather unnecessary. This Guzma feels a little weak. Maybe there wasn't really a better option, and that is also possible, but it definitely feels weak. Doesn't feel very strong. So we're not drawing a prize card here yet. Oh my goodness. Are we ever going to draw a prize card? Who knows? I'm going to grab another Koko here. Just thin out the deck a little bit more. And flying flip. Yeah, we're not drawing a prize card yet. We'll be drawing 2 prize cards next turn with a flying flip, though. So we're set up okay. Neither of us having like ridiculously fantastic starts, but I guess ours is a little bit better than theirs. But I think they've been playing a little bit out of sorts for no reason. This feels very awkward the way they've played this game so far. I definitely don't agree with it personally. Definitely feel like they could have played more aggressive. There's another Guzma bringing up our Oranguru. All right, they need to stop. They need to stop with the Guzmas. A third Guzma here. I find it hard to imagine that they haven't had another option for a draw supporter up to this point. We are going to be cleaning up Jirachi plus the Zapdos next turn for sure with the flying flip. There's another Jirachi from our opponent. I don't know if they're actually going to KO our Oranguru, if they're just going to leave him here. We'll see what they go for on their turn. It's just going to be retreat to Zapdos and hit it, I guess. But we do have the... Oh, is it double E-power? No way. Just 1 E-power. Okay. Living with 10 HP. Interesting choice there from our opponent. We do just have the DC on it, so we can just retreat it for free. Back to this guy. And we're just going to go with Flying Flip again. I don't think I want to invest anything else anywhere. Yeah, I think we're just going to go with the Flying Flip. Finally draw some prize cards. One of them will probably be a Zebra. Unfortunately, we don't have a bench space for a Blitz, so I didn't want to pop the Koko just yet. Choice Band's good. We're maybe going to get a knockout on this on the next turn. Well, it definitely will, actually. There's a Zebra. Set up him soon here in a turn or so. Now things are panning out to be a little bit better here. Yeah, so we do run the 2 Zebra, the 2-2 Zebra line, or effectively a 2-2 Zebra line with the Ditto, so that way we don't prize the Zebra. Got a little unfortunate this game, and we prized the Zebra, but we're coming back here now. It's going to be all right. Looking to get a knockout here on the Zeraora. I'm sure that's going to be their attacker this turn. They might opt for... they're going with Vulcanite, so heavy Vulcaner list. This is why I really don't like the heavy Vulcaner lists. Because then when you get in these early game or even like mid game situations where you're like, I have enough to like keep me in the game to be able to do something, but this really isn't doing something. There's no way they win this game doing what they're currently doing. So this is why I really do not like the heavy Vulcaner list that a lot of people have opted for recently. Not a fan, just not a fan. Not a fan at all. All right, goodbye Koko. Served me well. Hello Koko. Hopefully you serve me a little bit better. So it's 50, 60, 70. That's enough for the knockout. I'm going to go ahead and Nest Ball. Grab Zapdos first. Kukui for 2. Going to Ultra Ball away a Lightning and the Lily. Get that in there. Other 2 Lightning are in the deck. Good to take note of. Bunch of Chargers in hand. No E-Powers. We haven't needed them yet, though, so it hasn't been that bad. Dance of the Ancients. I'm going to put 1 on the Koko, 1 on the Zapdos. Boom, boom. Get those guys ready to rock, and we're going to get this pretzel down finally. And then hit him with that flying flip. Draw 2 more prizes. Set up some Jirachis and Absols on the bench. There we go. Still no E-Powers. We know 1 is prized, and there's 3 in the deck, 18 card deck left. These Electro Charges are just useless. Yeah, so all you need to do is, like, you gotta get those E-Powers out there aggressively. Don't be afraid to throw a little bit extra damage on anything at any point. Just to activate your Electro Chargers. To get that value, get these moving, get the whole deck flowing. So this is when it can get a little bit stuck. Is when the you don't find the E-Powers, but you find all the Electro Chargers. And it kind of clogs everything down a bit. We're still in a fine spot, though. I'm not worried about it yet. Although I might become worried about it here in a bit. We don't have a ton of attacker options left. It took us a while to take a bunch of knockouts because we didn't find any E-Powers. But I don't know. I'm feeling like we're going to be able to close this one out almost here. Almost for sure here in a couple turns. This Jirachi is going to get set up, and then we just need to draw 1 more prize card. There's an escape rope. They might force us to move here. Yeah, we'd probably just send up this Koko. There's another Vulcaner. Once again, you have to play a draw supporter, play 3 Volkners, but the Volkners do kind of take place of like Cynthias and stuff. Some lists just don't run Cynthia and they just run like 4 Volkner. And you end up in situations like this where you only have Volkners, which is just not very good in my opinion. I know other people think differently, but yeah, not very good in my opinion. End up with really weird hands. All right, here we go. Escape rope, forcing me to send something up. I think it's gonna be the Koko. Could be something else, but I think Koko is the way to go. Yeah, go Koko. I think they're gonna set up the Jolteon. Doesn't do a whole ton for them. We're just gonna go ahead and try and one-shot it. They're not one-shotting our Koko here. They're only hitting it for 60, 30 snipe. Okay, finally clean up our Oranguru though. That's a little annoying, but not really that big of a deal. We might actually go ahead and stretch it for Absol here because we don't really need anything else. Gonna go throw this here, evolve to Zebra. Stretcher 1 for the Absol seems pretty good to me. And then I think we are just gonna go with the Sprint, unfortunately, and get rid of all these E-Powers, all these awesome, or Electro Chargers, all these awesome Electro Chargers. Goodbye. Hello, no E-Powers. Of course, why would I have expected E-Powers? Lotto. Go ahead and grab this Lightning Energy. Throw that there. I'm debating if I want to hit the active with the Zapdos or Escape Rope and then Flying Flip. I think I just want to hit the active with the Zapdos. Yeah. Then we can escape Rope this out of the active next turn and hit it harder. Switch into this guy, or clean it up with a Flying Flip potentially. There we go, Thunderous Assault, because they are going to GX us next turn. How much are we doing? We're doing 140, 160, 170, 180, and then we can get the Escape Rope, force it back to the bench, and then knock it out with a Flying Flip. As long as they don't replace our Stadium, which they do probably have 1 Stadium left. We already bumped their Thunder Mountain. They have to find their 1 of Stadium that they have left. If they do find it, I think they probably will win. If they don't, I think we're in business. Volkner doesn't find Stadiums, so that's good for us. Yeah, so expect the GX attack here with the Swift Run GX, and then we're going to Escape Rope, push them to the bench. And, well, they got a E-Power, which they don't need if they're going to GX attack, which is really their only out here is the GX attack. So I expect the GX attack. I guess we'll just wait and see for sure. All right, there we go. Swift Run GX. There it is. Goodbye, Zapdos. Yeah, we're going to try and push this thing to the bench with an Escape Rope and then knock it out with the Zappy Pom-Poms. I guess we could have even done it. We had this as well, so we were going to be able to do it. There's another E-Power a little late. E-Power's being super late today. Okay, I don't think we can really whiff. I mean, it's technically possible to whiff, I guess, but it's probably not going to happen. E-Power, and then Sprint. Get ourselves 4 new cards. Lily for 3. That should just get us the Escape Rope right there. Bang. Escape Rope. Force up something else, and then we're hitting with those Zappy Pom-Poms. It's the first time I've actually used this attack. Not sure if I want to keep the Oricorio in the deck. It's one of the cards I'm like unsure about. But yeah, we'll go using it to close out the game here. Not necessary, but potentially was if they had bounced our Stadium, so would have worked out in the end. There's an E-Power. Didn't use any E-Powers that game, and we still won, but our opponent had a pretty slow start. But that's what they get for playing so many goddamn Volkner. Another game here. Our hand is not spectacular, but there's room for it to improve. See what our top deck is and what our draws. Looks like we mulligan twice. I didn't pick up on those. We're playing against the Magikarp Gyarados deck. All right, this will be an interesting one. I think we'll definitely be able to win. Well, it might be rough. I think it's definitely winnable. I'll go ahead and start with a Nest Ball here. Gonna go ahead and grab the Pretzel. These things are weak to lightning, right? Yeah, so we're gonna retreat. Escape Rope. I guess I shouldn't have retreated in. No, this is fine. Force up a Magikarp so we can take a free knockout here. Ideally. Off of the Cynthia. Looking for a DCE. We have 4 DCE, 2 Lotto in the deck. I didn't check my prizes, but there we go. So the hand not looking so great. Can Ultra Ball away these 2. Gonna grab ourselves an Oranguru, draw some cards. Ideally just want another Koko on the field. Maybe I should have gone for the what's it called instead of the pretzel over here. No good. We are gonna get this first knockout with the flying flip, but our opponent is gonna be able to respond if they get the cards. They are setting up the Vulpix, so they might be beaconing here to start off the game, which would be great for us because we don't have another Koko in play, which we really need to kind of give ourselves a chance in this one. We need to start chaining Kokos here for sure. We don't actually hit the magic cards because they have the submerge ability, but that's not really a big deal. We just need to get to our E-powers. Once again, just need to get to the E-powers. Once we get to the E-powers, comes cake from there. Just need to get there, and then it's all over. There's a Koko. That is exactly what I'm looking for. Lily for 4. No E-power. Come on. I know I play them. I know they're in the deck. I've seen them. I've seen them before. Flying flip. I'm gonna set up 20 more here on the Vulpix, which is fine. That's all we need. Now we're gonna look for some double, triple E-power turns to actually try and one-shot these Gyarados. We might whiff the one-shot on the first one, but that's fine. We'll pick up the Vulpix, and then we'll pick up the Gyarados on the next turn. Don't really need a one-shot the first one. It's fine if we whiff that. Just need to find some E-powers, man. Give me some E-powers. Let's get this deck cruising. Having the same problem that we had in the last game, and it could definitely be detrimental here in this one. We have to try and not whiff from here on out and attack or anything. So we need to get the Zebstrikos online. Need to get some E-powers moving so we can start using these Electro Chargers. Just get this deck cruising, as opposed to what we're doing now. All right, another Nest Ball. Just gonna grab another Koko. Use this Lotto. DC or Lightning Energy doesn't matter. Hopefully just get one of them. Lightning is fine by me. And then Lily for 6. Get the knockout on the Vulpix, so we don't need a ton. Oh my goodness, we're in the same spot. No E-powers, man. All right, gonna pick up this knockout on the Vulpix. 40 to the active, so we need a few less E-powers next turn. But we need any E-powers, man. Where are the E-powers at? This is killing me right now. All right, they get another attachment down to the bench to Gyarados. That's fine. A Vulpix makes its way to the bench, so that's going to be an easy cleanup with 3 flying flips. As long as we're able to keep attacking, that's something that's going to become a concern here. We need these E-powers. This is ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous at this point. 2 games in a row. Lack of E-powers is insane. I'm not going to grab anything here. I'm going to bench this Ditto instead. Throw down that Lotto. Oh, big whiff so far. Ditto's gonna make its way to the bench, and then I'm just going to Cynthia. I'm gonna keep the switch. I probably could have played the switch actually. Already started to regret that. There we go. Oof. Took a while, but here we go. Doing 140 now. Throw down a second one. And this is what gets the deck moving. We haven't retreated yet. Let's switch to this one and then retreat back to this one so we can get an extra draw off that Instruct. And then from here, boom, the Electro Powers start coming into, or the Electro Chargers come into play. You get these back into the deck. This is what keeps the whole deck moving. You just need to find the initial Electro Powers. Usually something that's super simple to find. I've never had a problem finding Electro Powers like I have today. This has been kind of insane. There's a Stretcher. That'll be another Koko. We really need to find a Lightning Energy now, or DC. I guess we have 1 DC left, but Lightning Energy is way more likely to find, so we can fly and flip with this guy. Also need to, once again, find some of those Electro Powers, again, to take this knockout. The Vulpix is getting set up on the bench to get knocked out. We're going to keep swinging with Kokos here, so I almost want to shuffle 3 Koko in with this. Could just take 1, actually. Actually, we're fine with just taking 1, I think, here. Oh, not that guy, this guy. Don't want to overload the deck. We need to find those Electro Powers once again. I can't stress it enough. Give me some Electro Powers, please. There's 1 power. There's an Electro Charger. But if we want to use... If we want to find another Electro Power this turn, we have to give up the Koko, which I really don't think I want to do. Yeah, I don't think I want to do that. I'm gonna go ahead and throw out a Shrine here. Well, hang on, we actually have Instruct first, so we can Instruct into it here. That would be a big game changer. We have 4 E-powers back in the deck. Oh, not quite a grab. could go for the sprint. Oh man, we'd lose this guy. I think we'd have enough stuff to close out the game though. Let's go for it. Gonna go ahead and grab our second sprinter. Yeah, I think we have enough stuff to close out the game here though. So let's go ahead and get ourselves another E-Power. This sprint better give it to me. Oh my goodness. Now I'm not sure if we have enough stuff to close out the game. We have to sprint again. We already invested this far though. We're sprinting again. We have 1 lightning, 1 DCE left. I think that might be enough to close out the game here. Okay, thank you. Man, these E-Powers are being elusive today. I hope I didn't just way overkill. 160, I would have done 60 left. Nah, we got the kill. That's all we needed. There we go. So we need to get 2 more knockouts here. The Vulpix is queued up to be knocked out. We have how many E-Powers in the deck? 3 E-Powers in the deck. There's a beacon, so I think we almost for sure have this one locked up. We have a lightning energy left in deck. We can go ahead and fly and flip this turn. I'm actually going to retreat into this Koko so we can potentially Electro Ball if we want. Just going to Lily for 3 on top of this hand. 1, 2, 3. There are the E-Powers. Only a little frustrating not finding those E-Powers. Yeah, just you need to get 1 E-Power early on, get it in the discard pile, get the Electro Charges active, and the whole deck starts flowing. But sometimes all the E-Powers end up at the bottom of your deck and you can't find them. There is the Gyarados, but it's not going to matter. We have the Electro Ball for the knockout here. Unless they have played Guzma and Guzma something up. I don't think that deck plays Guzma, though. As far as I know, they don't play the Guzma. So this game should be all but over. They play Counter Catcher, apparently. It's the first time I've seen a Counter Catcher in the deck. Goodbye, Koko. Hello, Koko. And we're going to be closing this one out here with the Electro Ball. There it is, Electro Ball, knock out the Gyarados, and that's gonna do it for this one, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video with this new look at Turbo Koko. I've always kind of liked this deck from once I made it back at the beginning when Electro Charger released. I've been a big fan of it. I think this list is by far better than the one I had released a little while ago. The Strikers add a lot to the deck, I feel like. But yeah, that's going to do it for this video, guys. Hope you enjoyed it. If you did enjoy it, be sure to give the video a like. If you've been enjoying the content, be sure to subscribe. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Be sure to check out the links to my Twitch live stream as well as social medias in the description below. Thanks for watching. Have a good day, and peace.